One second. I'm playing Subnautica. And I'm building stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I was just thinking this a second ago. A lot of people talk about how too many survival games nowadays have base building aspects. Which I agree with. But I don't think you can really group Subnautica into that. Base building is a huge part of Subnautica. I have like 300 hours playing this game. I wouldn't if not for base building. Honestly, I wouldn't have bought it in the first place if not for the base building. Obviously, I love the survival aspect, but I bought this because of the creative mode, and I wanted to build stuff underwater and explore. I also thought the vehicles were really cool, but also the base building had a large part to do with it. And I haven't heard anyone like grouping in Subnautica with that. Subnautica was kind of like the start of the problem of every survival game having a base building aspect. I don't think every survival game should have a base building aspect. I think it kind of sours the game in a way. Also, like, sometimes I don't want to play a game because I love building stuff in all games, really. And I see other stuff who build stuff way better than me, and it's kind of demotivating. So, like, that might stop people from playing their game. And also, like, it also just feels like a way to keep people playing their game for longer at the same time. Like, and that also works with Subnautica. I would have, like, maybe 40 hours in this game if there wasn't base building. Probably not, actually. This game doesn't work without bases. It just doesn't. First of all, just the way the story's progression works, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to beat this game without a base. No. Maybe. Yes, it is. It is impossible. Maybe. I was gonna say, without a base, you can't make a modification station, which means you can't give, like, a Cyclops or a Prawn suit enough depth to go deep enough to beat the game. But there's also the oxygen pipe things, so just make a ton of those, maybe. Because you yourself don't have a depth limit. At the same time, you're gonna burn once you get into the lava place is. Also, everyone says that this game, it's a good thing that it doesn't have a map, and while map mods are, like, nice, it doesn't need it. I think this game could have done great with a discoverable map. Not, like, you would have a map page, and the more you explore, the more the map gets filled out, you know? I think that'd be great. Like, because I'm always getting lost. Like, just with the way this game works. You can play this game for hundreds of hours, and the areas you're in will still always feel unnatural. Not like they're poorly made, just like it's underwater. And also on an alien planet. It's kind of hard to navigate something like that. I'm trying to make this, it's like a private moon pool, I guess, look kind of like a mod shop, like for cars. I don't think that's gonna work. But I think that'd look really cool. Are all these, well, that's not gonna float. Okay, good. I'm not sure really how to achieve that. Imagine this may be like a spare power cell. Yeah, this world, I have tons of bases around. I'm only just now getting to like a main one that I can live in. Before, I was really just like building bases, and then I would walk around that base for a bit, see if there's anything else I could do to make it look better. And I'd go build another base somewhere else. Now I'm actually getting to, like building a permanent base. It's still in the very, very, early stages. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that's gonna be here. Like, I want lab equipment all around here. I'm not gonna go to the Aurora to get that, obviously. I'm just gonna spawn in with console commands. Let me set up some pictures here. I need to remove every picture that, like, there's so many pictures I have that I could have just taken as a screenshot. Like, I need to remove every picture that I am not gonna put in a frame. Go with that one. I'm gonna just put more picture frames up. This would be like a big laboratory, I imagine. So that's also why I have this. I have most, if not all, of the, like fauna around here. The cuttlefish isn't the surrounding fauna, but you know, I don't like releasing the cuttlefish. I know I can't pet them, but every single time I found a cuttlefish and then released him so they can just swim around the base, I would go somewhere else and I come back, gone. Nowhere to be found. I was always pretty sure that they would stay around the base, because I had a creative world where I found a cuttlefish, I placed him somewhere, and he stayed there. Not in that exact spot, but around the general area of the base. But so I thought that they were coded to stay in that general area, maybe like the surrounding 100 meters. Something like that, surrounding 50 meters. But now I'm not so sure, because I found one in survival world, he disappeared. Also, you may be questioning why I have a sand shark in here with all these passive animals, and I'm pretty sure the rabbit ray is also predatorial. Not towards the player, but a predator still. Maybe the cuttlefish is too, now I think about it. Where is it? Blueprints. Habitat installations. Alien containments. Organisms Raised from birth in captivity, often exhibit unusually passive behavior. There. That's their excuse for this sand shark not trying to eat me or anyone else. Actually, let me set it to sharp. Oh. Look, there's 2 people watching. Is that a survival? Yeah, but this base is gonna be called radiation detected. Oh god. No, my. Okay, I've never used a nuclear reactor. Oh wait, is this because of the aurora? Oh my god, I'm sure it's because of the aurora. No, I've never used a nuclear reactor in a survival world. Are they like, will they damage me if I'm not walking around my base with a big radiation suit? That sounds really stupid. I have some, like, headcanon explanations for why this isn't killing everyone in the base, but, like, so that door, pretty much, and these reinforcements, dude, I'm sure it's because of the aurora. I don't think I ever actually repaired the aurora in this file. I'm gonna have to go do that. So I'm gonna constantly be annoyed about just knowing that it's not fixed. Come on, give me the repair tool. Let's go. And why did I put a halt in my plans? I'm even gonna take the Cyclops there.
All systems online.
Wait, it says I'm moving east. Is the aurora not west? No, I know the aurora is not that way. That's northwest. That's... Okay, because I always considered the top of the map, quote unquote, to be this way, which it is because that's north. So, how come when I face the aurora, it's east? Okay, southeast, I guess. Whoa, I am way closer to the back of the aurora than I thought I was. Well, let's get the Cyclops. One thing I don't like... Okay, so previously, on the PS4 version of the game, if I tried to run this on my PS4, it'd be so laggy. I had an old world, a creative world, where I had a couple bases around the world and one big one. I'm not sure if it's all the excess bases lagging it out and the beacons pointing those bases, but like it was so laggy no matter where I was.
Engine powering up.
But what was I saying? It was so laggy. I cannot imagine how laggy it'd be here. I'm way closer to the stern. Is that aft? I don't know. Because in a boat, that would be the stern. But I mean, I guess in this state it's a boat, but it is a spaceship. It is a spaceship. So what was that? What did I just hit? A fish? Is that the very loud collision I just heard? That looks actually really cool. I always found it weird that, like, look at this. Windows and containment chambers. Hello, new person. They always seem to, like, I don't know why they render from so far away, but the rest of the base doesn't. I'm heading to Aurora to fix it because I went into survival mode for a second. I realized that I never repaired the Aurora. Can I repair that with F controls? I'm not going to, but can I? Reset motor mode? Huh? I'm gonna press that button. It's probably gonna implode my Cyclops. What could that mean, reset motor mode? That's a new, I'm pretty sure it's a PS5 update. That's what I'm gonna call it. There's another one of my bases down there. I guess I'm also learning a bit more about the map. Uh, from going around places and adding bases. Oh my god. Okay, so this I turned on and I left on once. The sound of it made me so mad I couldn't find out where it was coming from. I think I ended up deleting the world because of it. Like the file, I mean. Because it would not stop. I know I deleted that file. I don't know if that's the reason why. Shouldn't lights on. Sonar off. Could it have been the sonar? Does the sonar keep making sound when I'm not in the... Cyclops? Let's do a test. Well, it shuts off when I leave the helm, so... Man, will you shut up? Stupid Reaper. I'm gonna sleep. It's super dark. I could set it today, but I'm trying to do that less when I'm not building. Rubies? So once you find rubies, you pretty much never need them again. But finding rubies in the first place, for like your, when you're first making your, power cell chargers, is the most insufferable experience. I hate it so much every single time by making survival worlds. Also, have I scanned these guys yet? I don't even know if I've been to the Aurora yet in the safe, now I think about it. I mean, I must have, if I scanned the crab guys. I mean, they are on the, precursor islands, but... I don't know how okay, I have been here before then, because these are open. I don't know why I always open these.
Preparing a day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Eventually death? Why does my PDA say that? Like, I'm pretty sure I've never taken that water from the Aurora. No, because I imagine that would play that every time you, Okay, yeah, I've definitely been here, because this stuff has moved. That was crazy. Yeah, and this is cut already. Pretty sure this leads to the prawn bay. Oh no, I said pretty sure. It does. I know it does. Okay, I just need to remember how to get to the reactor room, or the engine room, whatever it is. Actually, let me test. if it was my base or not making all that radiation. It was not. Okay. Like how the second I go into survival world, all of my habitat shut off. Not gonna go in there. Okay, wait, it's not this way. I've been in this place a million times. You think I would know my way around by now? I'm pretty sure these places are made to be confusing. Not these places, but like... locker room, I don't think that's the way to go. Living quarters? I wish, so there's a mod that makes all lights, white. I just wish that was like a built-in thing. Okay, it's this way. Drive room. It's this way. Yeah, here it is. I just wish that was like a built-in thing. Instead of...
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach
being blue.
repaired. Further
It doesn't even make sense
detected.
in... Ooh. Yeah, I guess that's how I... I'll tangent about what I was about to say later. I'm talking right now. I can still hear the Reaper over here. I just wish that I could... that it was like a built-in thing. At least an option.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
What I should make is like a base.
Containment breach repaired. Further
Well,
breaches
okay.
detected.
I should make a base that's like flooded. It has a bunch of these holes in it, breaks in the
Containment
glass,
breach repaired. Further
doesn't get any
breaches
power
detected.
so that the... because I'm pretty sure when your base is powered, these holes will very slowly repair on their own. Not very slowly, but it's slow.
Breach repaired.
That this guy's
Further
scanned.
breaches detected.
Is he dead? No, he's not dead. Get away from me. Yuck. Yucky!
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
What's there a fire... is this... this is a used fire extinguisher. I must have used this in here. Why did I... what? Why... are there even fires in here? I don't think there's naturally fires in here. Okay, I must have come in here... yeah, there are. But I must have come in here and said, I'll fix this another time. I want to get out of the Aurora. And then... I guess this is another time. And then drop that extinguisher because it's usually in use. I don't know why I would use the extinguisher though. Just walk through the fire. I was playing in creative mode.
Further breaches detected.
I guess that's trying to be realistic. That's my only explanation.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
I think what they should do, I don't think they fixed this with below zero. They should make it so when you're looking, like here, I can barely read any of this, you know? Actually, I have an idea. Okay, look at this. Shroom cave analysis base. That's orange. Okay, make the vehicles there orange. See? Now you see. Because Darman. Never mind. I should actually do that for the cameras there too. Reaper observational database. Yellow. Okay, I cannot read what cameras those are. See, now it looks better. Wish I could do that for the cameras too, but I don't know what cameras are there. Yeah, but anyway, they should make it so like they will move the that waypoint, like all of them will move out of the way just a little when you're looking at they should maybe stay like this when you're not looking at them. No, they shouldn't. I hate how this looks. It always looks so cluttered. Just make it so they will be to the sides of each other, so it still points there, but so you can actually read them. Like, I can kind of tell what that says if I look at it for a little while, but I can't read that. There's all sorts of stuff in the way. Okay. Now I can build my stupid base in peace.
Drive core breach sealed.
I didn't have to do this.
Decreasing.
Interesting. Okay, get me out of here. I don't know why I stopped building to come here and do that. It's the 20th time I've prepared those. Can I move this with the prop cannon? I have an idea. It's just like Gary's mod. No? So everyone's thought of it, how this looks like the, so what's it called? From Gary's mod, the thing. You know, from Gary's mod. Why can't I open this door? I'm gonna have to get out from the prawn bay. Hi. Hello. No, I've played a lot of this game. No, it wasn't letting me open the normal way out of the Aurora, so. Yeah, I was in the middle of building and I switched to survival for a second. Yeah, I switched to survival for a second and there's a lot of radiation and that made me remember about the Aurora, so I couldn't just, I don't know. My brain didn't let me just, switch back creative and leave it be. I had to come here and fix your Aurora. But it wasn't letting me open the door to the normal way out, so I have to find... I came in through the prawn bay, so I have to try and find my way back out. Here we go. Yeah, I have, on the PS5 version, I have like 20 or so hours. That's what I'm playing on right now, but the PS4 version, I have, I think almost 300, so I think it's like 280. No, this is the way I just came from. I've been in the Aurora so many times. I don't know why I always struggle with the layout. Oh, that's also the way I came from. Let me out of here. One second. Yeah, I'm working on a very big base right now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I was talking about the alien containment and how the file thing for the alien containment in the PDA says that creatures grown in captivity are unusually passive, and I was demonstrating how the sand shark wasn't biting me, so then I switched over to the I'm here. I'm gonna go grab this beacon. Yeah. One thing, okay, the only problem I have with the PS5 version, so the PS4 version in creative mode, the Reaper would still grab your Seamoth, which while it didn't prove a threat, I'm actually really disappointed the first time I played this game, was in creative mode when I was like 10. It didn't spoil things like story-wise, it just made like the experience worsened. Cause like I wasn't scared of the Reaper anymore once I finally played the game in survival mode. Because I had seen it so many times in creative mode. Like, yeah, I knew it was a threat and I knew to stay away from it. But like, I got one of my friends to, like, he came over and he played Subnautica on my console over the weekend. And it's the funniest thing, because he didn't know about the Reaper Leviathan. So when he saw the Reaper Leviathan in Subnautica, he lost his mind. Like, I just wish I had that experience. Like, I knew the Reaper Leviathan existed before I even bought the game, but it still would have been really... Whoa, that is way brighter than it looks inside of the Cyclops. Actually, I'm gonna leave that as like a marker for a future base site. Dude, I don't like how this looks with these lights. It's creeping me out. Yeah, I wish all the lights in this game were white instead of blue. Like, that's what stops me from... That's why I always have the flashlight in my... So I was setting out a couple different sites for a real big base size building that's over there. This is one of them. I was just removing the beacon, but I'm gonna... Possible... base site. Okay, yeah, I had a couple of sites marked out for this real big base I'm building, but I picked one, so...
Warning, vessel traffic. Excessive noise.
I find it funny that it warns you about the noise, but not that your engine will catch on fire if you keep going that fast. Yeah, but this base, I have tons of bases just dotted around here, but usually I never stay at them. I build them, I look at it, I make any final changes, and then I leave and go somewhere else to build another base. I've never actually had like a, I guess besides the Creepvine outpost, because that's the first base I built in this world. But besides that, I actually haven't had like a permanent base to just stay at. So that's what this will be. This is Sierra Station. I uploaded a video a couple hours ago of an early walkthrough, but I've added a bit more now. Yeah, but I imagine this would be crewed by 5 people. Yeah, I did play Below Zero.
All systems online.
I wasn't the biggest fan. I played on it for a while. Whenever I wanted to play Subnautica exclusively for the base building, I would hop on Below Zero. Um, but
Welcome
that's just
aboard,
because it had different
Captain.
parts. I didn't like the map anymore. I didn't like the creatures anymore. I thought it was a worse game in every way, besides the base building. And now that almost all of the parts from Below Zero have been added back to Subnautica, the first game, I haven't touched Below Zero since. I do wish that the posters and some stuff, like the extra beds, I get that wouldn't make sense story-wise, but maybe just in creative mode, if they gave us the beds from Below Zero, some of the posters from Below Zero, maybe not all of the posters, but some of them. Thank you. Yeah, I started this last night. I just spent a few hours working on it. Stuff like that. There's also like a Newton's Cradle looking magnetic thing that they had, and one of those diffusers, whatever it is, that every mom buys once they turn 30. And it's like the gas, whatever. I don't know. Humidifiers, like humidifiers, but also not humidifiers. But I imagine this be crewed by 5 people, one of them being me. This is gonna be my permanent base. This is my quarters. And then this is I would have a door here, but I never really liked how the partitions were done. Like, they're very unspecific. And they're also, like, I wish I could put a partition. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah, see? I can't put a partition up against the wall here. I wish they were, like, maybe every half slot instead. Like, right here, connected to the wall. But they're placed on the same grid as these. I also wish we could put bulkheads here. Or if they added like a bulkhead variant of this door. I'm not complaining about the game. These are just like nitpicks. Or things that I would change. But still very small things. Like, because I would bring out piece partitions a little more. Not all of them, just like for my quarters, I suppose. Like, bring them out from here just a bit. Like to here, so that I'd cover up this and I'd be able to have a wall. I imagine this would be crewed by like a couple different people. I obviously can't have that, but like I have my headcanon for this file is that there's a company. It doesn't have to be Altera. It could be Altera, or a corporation, organization, whatever. That's putting a bunch of bases all over 4546B. Oh, look, there's a life pod right there. I didn't notice that you could see it from... Why does it look like that? I didn't notice you could see it from here. That's like researching the planet. So for example, the base I built before this one was the Reaper Observational Database, where I imagine that all data of like analysis and observation of the Reaper Leviathans would be sent there and held there. And I would just have one person staying there. Hopefully someone who likes solitude, because they are 360 meters under the water alone. I wouldn't take that offer. I'm not a huge people person, but I would get pretty lonely. Yeah, but I'd imagine that this would be crewed by quite a few people. There's a lot of headcanon with this base. This is going to be a lab later. This is very, very much unfinished. I'm going to spawn in stuff with console commands. uh, to get the lab equipment, things like that. I'm pretty sure I have every animal that, I'm pretty sure I have every animal that spawns around here in this containment. Besides the, there, that sound. I was talking about this earlier. There's a sound that was so, it's that one. Does the alien containment make that sound? It was so irritating. I couldn't find out what it was coming from for the life of me. Is it the reactor? It is the reactor. Yeah, this will be crewed by a couple of different people. I imagine, of course. Yeah, but this is gonna be my main base from now on. Which is why, like, I have a personal moon pool. I want to get this moon pool looking like a mod shop, like a car mod shop. That's what I've been working on recently. I've just been trying to get to actually look like that. Also, why does everything float on the... This is a really bad problem I've noticed with this game. This very good game that also makes me pretty annoyed sometimes. Like, the colliders on these walls aren't that good. Like, for placing stuff. Like, stuff is almost always floating just like a couple of inches off the wall. I've kind of learned to live with it, but it's the worst in the moon pool. Like, we're on this wall, for example. Even when it's up against the reinforcement, see, look at that. That looks bad. And it's annoying. I don't hate this game by any means. It's just, I do have some things that I see wrong with it that I would change. I'm sure that they were not meant to float. It just ended up looking that way. Does it float on this wall? Yeah. But the locker barely floats. I don't know. This game can just be a little strange sometimes. Why did all of my comments just appear? That was weird. Like all the previous comments. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll get this looking anymore how I want it to. Place a mod station. Like, here. I might actually respray this, like recolor it. Soon. I'm gonna place a bulkhead. That looks good. These bulkheads, I like to just leave open. I feel like, one, they take forever to open, and two, like, just leave them open until, like, if there's a flood, close them. I don't know. Where should I put it, though? I guess there's fine. Well, this here is more prone to flooding, right? Because this is more fragile. So if we're thinking in a practical sense, you should put it here. So that, because if this is closed, if this breaks and it starts flooding, if this is closed, it's going to protect this area. It's not going to protect anything else. I would rather have the moon pool flood than all of this flood, especially considering this is meant to be in water. I should actually leave it there. Oh, but that looks bad there. Just gonna leave it where it was. Maybe you could do 2 of them, so only this hallway floods. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I think I said this earlier. They should have made it so you can put, like, you can only put the bulkheads on corridors. I'm gonna place bulkheads here because I feel like these. One way you can make, like, quote unquote bigger observatories is like with this new dome. Instead of making an observatory, if you have a real big base, let me make it daytime. Well, it is daytime, but brighter. You have a real big base. Just put a dome here, and then surround this with windows. You can't see below you, which is really the only problem. But this is also cool looking. And if you don't like not being able to see below you, just place a normal observatory. I'm pretty sure this also has lower structural integrity than the observatory. I mean, the observatory is more prone to breaking, I'm sure, but like this will lower the structural integrity more than the observatory. So keep that in mind. Place some reinforcements around the place. And also, these bulkheads wouldn't hurt either, like what I just did. If these are so prone to breaking, just place bulkheads here. So if one of these shatter, you can just close it. And, you know, keep the flooding localized, quarantines. Maybe I shouldn't say quarantine. Yeah, it's always safe just to have a couple bulkheads around your base. Keep them open, but if something happens, close them, of course. I'm actually gonna place some bulkheads on all of these. Don't put them everywhere, because that's gonna look bad. And, I mean, not look bad, but it's gonna waste a lot of time and resources. Flooding in this game already pretty much never happens. So, whatever. Like, I would put some here, but that might look a little tacky. Actually, I can't put them here. So, and then just leave them open until something happens. Which, that's the 40th time I've said that. To be fair, these glass tubes are a lot more prone to flooding than... That's another thing you have to keep in mind with bulkheads. If a tube... This is a bad example just because of how this is laid out. But if you have 2 glass tubes, or compartments, whatever, and have a bulkhead in between them, if one of them breaks, the other one might also break. Like, it's not entirely ruled out. Also, I said this earlier, but please, let us place bulkheads on these partitions. Or give us a bulkhead variant of these partition doors. I still don't. I think I'm gonna have this as like. I can actually put an observatory here. That's not a good view. I might. Let's leave that as a placeholder just for now. I really don't like how the windows in the large rooms look. That actually terrified me. I do not remember any of these tracks having wind chimes in them. That actually creeped me. And it went on for so long, too. That actually creeped me out. I recognize this track, of course, but... Turn this down. Same exact volume. Okay. I turned this down by half, and it's just as loud. These are gonna have names later. Just so you know. I guess we can have an observatory here. You can always put cool stuff in the observatory. Like, you can have an office in the observatory. You can put a bar table and some chairs in the observatory. Put a... Interior grow beds do not need light to grow. You can always put them in here if you'd like. Make a mini greenhouse. I'm actually planning to put grow beds and, these later. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I'm still planning to put probably like some grow beds in here. I might make some of those these wall planters. Instead of windows. Like I can make maybe this one or this one, maybe this one wall planters because they don't really have the greatest view in the first place. Maybe I can make one of them a greenhouse and then the other one an observatory for like science. I was thinking about this earlier. Find the only sounds we hear from the character Riley, I think that's his name, are him grunting when he jumps, and I think he makes a sound when you take damage. I'm not sure though. base isn't done, but there's just still so much I want to add. Probably have it done tomorrow. Yeah, I like this. Cause like, that's another problem. When you're looking this way, you can't see any of the stuff that's meant to make it look like a mod shop. It's only once you actually start turning around. And even then, do you think... I want this to look cluttered. Like, a lot of work happens in here. Let's put a vending machine. I don't know, maybe if you want some snacks while you're working on your sea moth. Which you can eat with your probably grease covered. I mean, these are electric vehicles. I can't imagine they get that messy. This is so annoying. This could be back at least a foot. That would have been catastrophic, because that's real life. Just falling directly into the water. I could put a chair maybe somewhere. Not that many clutter objects now that I think about it. If only the decoration mod was stock or vanilla. Not enough space to sit. Not enough space to shut up. Okay. These always need so much room. It's so annoying. Like, you'd assume it's to stand up, but like, when you actually stand up, you're here. Which means I could have the chair, like, way closer. Maybe it's for the, like, the sitting down animation itself. Yes, there is, dude. I stand up here. And by the looks of it, the animation, like, does this. So there's still enough room with the actual sitting down animation. What? This is further back than the other chair. I guess that's fine. Without it being right up, it looks so out of place, so whatever. Put another trash can. No. Let's put a zoo. A locker. Another medkit fab. Let's do a battery charger. Put down another mod station. See, that's floating so far off the wall. Like this, I don't mind, but when it's like 6 inches away from the wall, it's a little annoying. What is that beeping? It sounds like I'm getting a notification. Now it's farther away. What is that? I've heard it a million times. I've never actually thought about, like, what is that? Ghost Leviathan? Heh. Well, what's so funny? Oh, it's the medkit fabricator. I would rather not do that. I think I can still hear it. I'm pretty sure I have another fabricator working. What's with the Ghost Leviathan guy who just came in here saying, hey, 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 and then, who was that? Phew. Bless me. Is that, do people say that? Do people say bless me when they sneeze? One second. Um, if I put it on like the, no, I don't.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
These shelves aren't wide enough. They look so out of place wherever you put them, just because of their length. You know what this game needed a like a snap feature. Not like where you snap your fingers, but like an angle, not an angle snap. Well, yeah, an angle snap too, but like an optional grid snap for when you're placing stuff. See, this is always gonna be on the lines, no matter what I do. See, look. Ends up looking kind of bad. Oh, we can have some signs saying something. Okay, this looks better now. Oh, it looked like that the same one. I noticed earlier that, like, I never see,
Captain, all systems online.
moon pools without some sort of vehicle in them. Because, like, when are you in a moon pool when you don't have a vehicle docked? Right? What? A plant? Should I put a plant in here? No, I shouldn't. Yeah, I could have another chair. Oh, a bench. I should place a bench. Everyone always forgets about the benches. Including me. I always forget they exist. I never...
Endorphin levels low. Consider taking a seat and meditating. It may help to remember that problems exist only where you choose to see them.
I've never gotten that message before. Which I don't remember. So let's talk about how they said that right after I stood up. Endorphin. What are endorphins? I know this. I'm not stupid. Come on. Okay, I don't remember what endorphins are. There should be a placeable oil spill. One sec. Alright, potato-derived snack food. Altera Inc. Snack! Yeah. Great branding. I will never get sick of looking at the modification station animation. Pretty sure the modification station is just a slowed down, like, lower pitch, like the opening animation sound is just a slowed down, lower pitch version of the fabricator. It is. The closing sound isn't. But listen, the modification station, the opening sound, it is a slowed down lithium ion battery. No, it's not. It's not a mod. I'm playing on PS5. If you go to the modification station, you can make a lithium ion battery. Okay, I think this looks good. Just place a couple more lockers. I really want this to look like some sort of mod shop that's used a lot for like modifying my sea moth. Launchers. Okay, this looks good. I need to... Am I ever gonna put like anything just in this like corridor kind of? Let's decorate my area. I'll picture out. I'll do... Okay, let's start... Okay, I'm gonna use console commands. I'm gonna use console commands to get like all of these posters, lab equipment, stuff like that. Because you can only get one of them by going to the Aurora and grabbing them, which I'm not doing. Yeah, so item uh Starship souvenir. See, and that gives us the little Aurora miniature thingy. Item arcade gorge toy. I can put this on the bed? What? And I can still sleep on the bed with it there. Okay, well now it's gonna be the middle of the night, but item lab equipment lab container. you could not find tech type for lab container 1. Did I mean what? Oh wait, it's just lab container, isn't it? Yeah. No, I don't want... Okay. Let's place another one of these. Let's do this for now. Anything else? Let's do this one. I like the other one more. Not this. That doesn't look bad. Okay, now let's add some posters. Poster, exosuit 2. I didn't mean to pick that up. Poster, exosuit 1. Poster, Aurora. Poster, Kitty. And lastly, just poster. I don't know why this one is floating. See, stuff like this, the collisions. I can put the natural selection poster somewhere else. I'm just gonna do this there for now. So I'm gonna go take a picture of my Cyclops. That looks cool. Where is my Cyclops? There it is. Like something like that. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Really? Yeah, well, look, it's such in the bottom. I don't like how that looks. Are you kidding me? I need it more centered. I do really like how that picture looked, though. Get a bit more in the center, it'd be good. reinforcement here, just for looks, or should I leave it? Put one there. I don't want to have reinforcements or windows all over the place. Like, I do want to have empty walls. Not empty walls, but like, I didn't pick window. I do want to have walls that don't have either of them on them. This room is gonna take a lot of work to get looking good. There, that looks good. Why is it like slightly tilted? Whatever, I don't care. I do care, but I will ignore it because I really don't want to have to take a third one. I'm actually gonna put the prawn suit land picture over here. Keep calm poster here. It'd be cool if you could release... Okay. I know people would abuse this, and also it would really mess with the pathfinding, but hear me out. It would be cool if I could flood this room and then release the cuttlefish into here. So the cuttlefish could have this big space and just close the bulkhead. I know there's alien containment, but that's not the same. See, this is nowhere near as much area as the entire room. At the same time, it would be this very sterile looking floor, not sand and plants and stuff, so they should just make alien containment that's like the size of an entire room. I'm not sure why I keep saying they should make it like this, they should make it like that. Subnautica doesn't get updates anymore. Below zero might, but I don't even have below zero installed. Yes, let's start naming the some of this stuff. SS. Ooh, do I want to call it SS? Yikes. Well, also at the same time, SS is like for boats. I don't want to sound like I'm calling it SS Seamoth. It's not the Titanic. Because this is going to be called Sierra Station. Let's call it Sierra Seamoth Alpha. Sierra Seamoth. Oh, that's it? That's all I can write? And I do really like how that looks, but we have another one. I can't just call them both Sierra Seamoth. SS Seamoth. I don't think I can even call it that. Yeah, Alp. I said Seamoth Alp. Okay, I can give them unique names. So like Sierra. So instead of just Sierra Seamoth Alpha, Seamoth a special name. Sierra. I call it like Puddle Jumper. I'm not doing that. It looks really bad. Sierra. Um. Hmm. Just thought of Ariadne with that. I'm actually gonna call the Cyclops that. Ariadne is actually a really good name. I'm gonna spawn in the Cyclops. Or not spawn in, but build the Cyclops now so I don't forget that. That's a super good name. Yeah, I'm gonna give the space its own Cyclops. What colors do we want to make it? That'll like determine the base colors. So. You have to sit here and watch the entire animation every time. Like, it's not required, but if you don't, it's a little strange. I always forget this. It's gonna look weird to get in.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Engine powering up.
Could have given the Cyclops, like, with how difficult it is to maneuver in the first place, they should have made it so you can, like, strafe left and right. That would have made it a lot easier. Because, like, real life boats have that. The big ones, but still. This is also a big submarine. Kind of ramming this will actually kind of help me line up a little bit more. I might have repairs to make inside now. I think about it. A lot more lenient with the parking job. as time goes on. See, look, that's not perfectly lined up. That is. I'm sure I'm also not going to be using the Cyclops that often, so. Actually, yeah, it looks fine. It looks really cool. Having 2 Cyclops or 3 Cyclops or whatever, especially in like in survival mode, is such a flex. I might actually just leave it those colors. Because those colors look really good and does match the rest of the base. Especially because I don't think they... I don't know why I say I don't think they... I know they didn't. They didn't... Like the command center thing that they had in the last game. Not the last... in Below Zero. They didn't bring over to... Subnautica 1. So, we can't change the base colors.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See, it looks cool. It's been a decade since this game released. I guess not full release, but it's been 6 years since the game fully released. Because the game, like, left early access in 2018, right? I think it did. I'm gonna be right back. might end the stream soon and hop on something else. Um, I'm not sure if it lets. Yeah. The game I was gonna play is on Roblox. I don't want to grab the. Um, I would stream it, but it's pretty crash prone because it's Roblox on PlayStation, and they obviously rush it out just so people would start buying Robux earlier. So it crashes a lot. I might start streaming it, but I feel like that's gonna just make it more crash prone. It's not even an intensive game. Not like it could be an intensive game. It's Roblox on a PlayStation 5. There's Roblox. There's no way Roblox is gonna cause this any problems for my PS5. It's just the worst optimized game ever. Pretty sure on PCs it doesn't even utilize more than one core. Like you could have a 6-core, 4-core, anything CPU. It will only use one core. I think. Don't take my. Oh, I like that. There's a circle. I didn't know it does that. That's cool. Can I put? They should let us. I don't know why I keep saying they should let us. They're not gonna change it. Let me put on the floor. I don't know why. Sometimes I start getting bored or start losing my flow when I'm building because of some sort of distraction, and then I just start randomly wandering around. But yeah, I'm gonna hop on Roblox. So that's it. I'm getting on Roblox.